New Zealand is a country. I think most people can agree with that, but they are also the most pathetic, the most insignificant, and the worst country in all of Hearts of Iron 4. I mean, just look at this relic of a focus tree from a long, long gone era. Just tell me what other respectable country has a focus tree this small? The answer is nobody. The warlords don't count. Even AUSA, although they have one less focus than what New Zealand has, playing them is a million times more fun.
I don't ask for help often. I handle my own healing.
Now, every sane person watching this video might ask themselves, if New Zealand is so bad, why do I play it? And the answer to that question is that I have no backbone and I accept bribes from random people. So now I'm forced to not only play New Zealand, but to conquer the entire fucking world by going to the fascist path. So I won't even be able to print men. And I mean, just look at this. The whole entire fascist path is 2 focuses. This one doesn't count. You know that a focus tree belongs in a museum when you got a 70 days focus that gives you a faction and 50 PP. The guys that told me to play this have no soul. They both are evil, foul creatures. But I won't be defeated. It's time for me to butcher the last shadow of sanity I had left with the first Labour government. Don't think I played New Zealand in the last 4 years at all. So let's take a look. What do we have here? We start with the worst ideology, of course, being democratic. And as a UK puppet, we got 1.5 million core populations. So we got 3k manpower and 5 factories. This is gonna be fucking brutal. There is absolutely no way in this entire focus tree to get any cores. The only thing you can do is press this button to unite Polynesia, for which you need territory from the UK, France, Japan, and the USA. And you get cores on all the Pacific Islands as well as Taiwan. So the max cores New Zealand can ever have are like 7 or 8 million core population, which is absolutely pathetic. It's definitely one of the worst countries in Hearts of Iron 4. But I am here to make it great, and I'm gonna do that, even if it's the last thing I ever do on the internet. It may take me a bit. Oh my fucking god, we start with only 2 research slots as well? Can things get even better than this? So even if it takes me 2 million years, I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, we don't even have a silent workhorse. There is genuinely nothing I can spend my political power on. I think I did a big mistake here, and I went on with the random paths for the AI preset. So if Japan does not attack China, I am absolutely fucked, because there is no way for me to get manpower. It kind of seems that they are gonna remain fascist though, or at least I hope. Wait, what? Japan, current ruling party, is democratic. If you go fascist, you need Japan to be democratic to do the focus. This has to be a fucking joke. So there is no fascist path. You can't do anything. Oh my god. This is absolutely terrible. Well, I did complain that there was nothing to do with it after all. Oh, great. We can get 2% recruitable pop. The 10k manpower I'm gonna get from that is gonna be amazing. Also, this goddamn fascist national spirit gives me 0.01% fascism per day. Why the fuck did you even add this paradox? It does nothing. I got like 2% in half a year. How did people actually pay money for this DLC? I shouldn't actually ask that, because I did pay money for that DLC too. Oh, great. The Manpower Act. It gives us 7% recruitable population factor for 70 days. Damn, Paradox is spoiling us with this one. Meanwhile, Greece can get up to 150% in like 6 months. How is Paradox Inc. not fucking collapsing as a company? And how are they not ashamed about the content they used to deliver? This is beyond me. Okay, now there is the only single quite interesting thing about this focus tree, and you can outright just choose not to engage with it. So if you do Waitangi Tribunal, you get 2% recruitable pop, and then go into Maori Volunteers, which gives you 1 unit, but that's not important. What's important is this up here: unlocks decision request control of Pacific Pacific Islands. So there will basically be a decision which we can click and ask people that are in our faction to transfer control of islands to us that are in the Pacific. So we will be able to get those from the British, if they accept, of course. What's interesting about it is that you can do it to anybody you're in faction with. So if later then we join the Japanese faction, we can ask them for the islands. So in theory, you can form Polynesia diplomatically. But I'm not gonna remain in the Allies for long, and the USA is probably not gonna join. Or if you don't want to do that at all, you can do amend the Maori Affairs Act, getting 4 building slots for 70 days and a stability debuff, and then get 1% recruitable pop instead of 2, which is like the lamest shit possible. Why would you do that? Alright, let's see if the UK feels a bit generous today. Oh, Australia accepts. Oh, they gave me the Solomon Islands. Nice. What about the UK? Oh, I think I only asked Australia. Let's do it again. And they gave them to me. Nice. Alright, that's cool. And the war on China began. Fuck. I only got 25%, so I guess I will have to flip with a civil war. Ah, that's annoying. I want to keep this stability. It's the only thing New Zealand has going for it. Ah, well, I guess there is no other option. I need to expand civil support and do all the other stuff. Also, my focus tree is basically done in 1937. I only got this one left to do, and Navy, Air, some industry, and some army. And that's basically it. Okay, it's time to ignite the civil war. I lost my division, I can't believe this. Wasn't I supposed to keep most of the army? What the fuck? This is no good, my friends. This is no good. I think all they have to do is take my capital and I capitulate. Also, the invasion of China is going really well. So I don't know if I'm gonna catch it either way. And we got to get in Poland. Fuck, it's not going great. And I just lost my capital. Great, 72%. Okay, at least I'm not capitulating right away. My divisions are 8% trained. They need to be 20 to be deployed. And the enemy is approaching really fast. 19, 20. Oh, it seems like I can only deploy them in the Solomon Islands. So yeah, we're basically having a good time in New Zealand. If we lose this city, it's over. Come on, where the fuck are you? Oh. Oh, I don't have a port? I do have a port. What the fuck? Ah, anyway, let's try to befriend Japan. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. Oh no, there it is. And I made it. Great. Now go, boys, go. We should be better than him. Got 3 divisions after all. Let's try to maybe encircle it. There it is. Killing my own men, as usual. Let's send the horse on a journey. And I think we won this, boys. And Japan approves. Perfect. Now let's get technology sharing, whatever the fuck that means. I never knew what that does. Civil war is done. So let's immediately join the war. And let's send the guys there. Gonna give them some support artillery and make the division bigger. This should be cool for everybody. Now let's ask Japan for the islands. I hope they agree. And they did. Nice. Now we control 600k people. I need Hawaii, Guam, and Tahiti. So this island right here, those French islands here, and of course Hawaii. I don't know why those are that important and the rest are not, but okay, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Oh my fucking god. I just realized. I was wondering, why the fuck am I getting no political power? And that's because I am still on elite fucking difficulty. I forgot to turn it back to regular. Does that mean the Polish video was also played on elite? Yeah, okay, if I do a focus, I'm actually losing 0.1 PP per day, so no, this is unplayable. I'm not doing a world conquest as New Zealand on elite. That's too much even for me. Fuck this shit. Alright, boys, we are back to it. I think I actually managed to optimize the run a little bit now. I think I'm here a little bit early, or at least Japan did not push that much. So yeah, the plan is basically to just vibe the hardest, so I can get maybe 5-10% war participation, and I'll probably get 1 or 2 states to get some manpower out of it. I'll try to pull an encirclement here, but apparently the Chinese are quite strong. This is the division I'm using. Let's actually switch the horses for a regular infantry, and I'm already on 0 manpower. I only lost 1k in this war, by the way. I am still on volunteer only though. I'm not getting any political power for a year because I made the mistake to click the rebuild the nation decision, which consumes quite a lot. First encirclement done. That places me at a well-deserved 0%, of course. Japan also just captured Nanjing, so we need to really pick up the pace here. 1 more encirclement done. We're up to 2%. We're moving up in the world. Okay, so the war in China China is going pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean I got no manpower left in my divisions. I just went up to limited conscription by not doing focuses for a while, because I'm only getting 0.3 PP because of my horrible stability and shit. I managed to get 8% of the war participation, and also we're at war with a bunch of fucking people, because the UK is going commie and they left everybody go. So some of the dominions went on their own path, doing the coalition of free Commonwealth states, and we actually only have to capitulate British Malaya. It would be nice to have a navy though. Oh wait, Japan is taking care of that. You know what? Let's fucking eject and go straight for the source. I even know how to naval invade. Damn, New Zealand ain't that bad. After all, there shouldn't be that many divisions defending Malaya, so this is probably certain. Other than that, the world is a little bit crazy. Switzerland is devouring everything, it seems. The German Empire is a thing. Poland is still in the civil war. Germany formed the Confederation of European Nations and got a bunch of people into it, including Brazil, of course, because they always feel like they have to belong in a European faction or something. And Germany is at war with the Allies. Pretty basic shit for now. Alright guys, this is the Siege of Singapore. Managed to land. I don't know what the fuck happened with my war participation. Oh, it's 11% now. I got very fucking scared because it went to 0% for some reason. I just shit my pants, you know. Rightfully. And that's Singapore gone. I got 17%.
This some serious gourmet shit.
I would love to actually get Indonesia for myself, but those motherfuckers tend to actually be stolen by Australia from time to time, so I'm not gonna risk it. And there is actually a lot of options for expansion. I do have the player-led conferences mod on, so I decide what happens. For the start, let's give Ethiopia back its territory, as well as Kenya. I am actually gonna give all of China to Japan, as well as Indonesia and Malaya, as well as Bangladesh. So I think I will get Pakistan for myself as a puppet, as well as Egypt, the Netherlands, so I will have a nice stepping stone into Europe, and I will also take Nigeria. That should take care of my manpower needs for the entire game, and I also don't think anybody should get upset, because, you know, I did my job. Can I also get some navies? Yeah, I actually can. It's not that much, but it's enough to get me going. Alright, now this is epic. Pakistan got 300k manpower, Nigeria 300k, and Egypt 200k. That's not as much as I expected, to be honest. Not gonna lie to you guys, of course, but that's kind of pathetic. They're all on volunteer only, so maybe they will go up someday. I'm gonna immediately start working on Pakistan. Or, sorry, the new Mughal Empire. You can hardly call this thing an empire, but okay. And let's start with this. Remove the support company and switch everything to cavalry? Why does it cost shit? Shouldn't this thing apply there too? Anyway, I'm gonna get my army back to my pathetic island and sit here in silence until I have enough manpower to conquer the rest of the world. See you guys in 1965. It's 1944 and I just finished my entire focus tree. It might actually be 1 or 2 years earlier than this, but I did kind of just zone off. I also, by mistake, spawned 2 new nations, the Kiwi Empire of Samoa and the Kiwi Empire of the Mariana Islands. So, yeah, now I have 458 divisions, all those trashy templates. My puppets actually all went up to service by requirement, and they also got military youth and militarism. So I am draining a lot more manpower from them than I thought I would initially. The German Empire declared war on the Soviet Union as well, but they are kind of ready. They've been stuck here for a while. We have big Latvia again, and for some reason Italy is now brown and they got Venice as a puppet. And they're at war with Hungary, which survived after the war with Germany. Portugal is huge because they got all of Iberia cored. And the UK is still not fucking communist. It takes them ages. And that's kind of pretty much it. I thought about what to do when I get my army ready, and I will probably either backstab Japan, maybe, or attack the Germans, but that's gonna be way more difficult, so it remains to be seen. Finally managed to steal every last drop of manpower from my 3 puppets. Got about 750 divisions, I think, and if my math is correct, that should be around 5 million manpower, but don't quote me on that, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's separate the Dutch divisions first. Alright, so 738, let's see. That should be about 4.2 million. Yeah, my math was wrong. It's completely fine though, everybody knows I'm bad at math. So let's re-release the puppets, because I don't want to lose them. And now it's time to start training divisions. Oh my god, what is this? The United States? What the fuck, bro? What did I do to you? Are they doing this goddamn focus? Or is it something 10 times more sinister? They are in the Allies, so that wouldn't be very nice if they would attack me. Now, in the very unlikely situation that the USA doesn't declare war on me, the plan is to actually attack Germany. Yes, they should be kind of spent by now. They got a bunch of divisions. Oh no, they are on service by requirement. Okay, that's gonna be hard. I thought about maybe attacking Italy or even the Soviets through Afghanistan, but I cannot risk Afghanistan joining any faction. And also a naval invasion on Italy won't be that easy. What the fuck? Why did the puppets that I released got to level 2? I'm fascist. Weren't they supposed to be integrated puppets? What the fuck? Is this some kind of update that I did not catch? Because if that's the case, it's kind of fucked up. And I don't really like it, to be honest. I think it's finally time to attack, boys. My war goal is ready on Germany. So let's show the suckers who's boss. The front is not really defended that well. And they have already been at war with the planet for a while. So it shouldn't be a hassle at all. They're the only majors. And I got 3 collaboration governments. So victory is more than assured. So let's go ahead and test the waters a little bit. See if we can push. And we definitely can. The Germans are melting. They are kind of bringing more divisions now, but I think we got this. I also got the port. And now there are 4 major powers, including America do Sul, of course. I think I'm gonna start just disabling that DLC when I'm doing world conquests, because I'm fucking done with invading Brazil and Chile. How the fuck does Argentina never become a major, but Chile does? So confusing. But anyway, I think I can do this now. The Germans are at 20% already, and I barely did anything. Gonna leave behind a couple divisions to take care of the port, and that should be it. I only got 2.3 million manpower, so I need to conserve this as much as possible. But, you know, how careful can you be in 1951? Not very. Oh, the Americans are invading my port. Fuck you. Got to ruin the fun every single time. Goddamn Yankees, man. They always stick their fucking noses up everybody's business. Germany is at 38%, by the way, so it's going good. I'm gonna take Berlin in no time. So, this is it for the Germans. Wilhelm III has disappointed its nation once again. And they of course capitulate to the United fucking States. The fuckers that cannot even capitulate the poser of the South. I guess I'm just gonna let the enemy retake all the territory and then invade it for myself. Holy fucking shit. I tell you guys, this here was a whole lot of careful maneuvering. I don't think I ever careful maneuvered this fucking hard in my life. I lost 500,000 people, but the enemy lost a bit more than that. Also, look at this big ass Hellas. It's the biggest Hellas I've seen in my entire goddamn life. And it sucks as much as always. I capitulated most of the important folks, and the USA still did not do its part, because Brazil is still at 65%. And yeah, I'm also blaming Britain. They cannot fucking capitulate Brazil, but they went right straight into France, because old habits die hard, I guess. So I guess I will just take out Finland and then look towards scrapping together a navy or something. Because one thing is certain, I'm the main character and I am responsible to move the plot further. I cannot fucking believe how lightly defended this front is. I managed to push easily, even with this lack of supply. The AI is refusing to do anything. I only got 16%, but I capitulated a lot of people by myself. So today, guys, we are serving Germany. How would you guys like it? Medium rare, well done, like a bunch of psychopaths. Wait a minute, I think it's better to puppet it. I think I'm under 1 million manpower, so I don't want to risk it. But before that, I'm gonna take Poland. They looked like they had a fair deal of manpower left, which I can steal. Germany was kind of struggling on all adults served, so I don't know what to think about that. I'm also gonna take Lithuania. I'll give all of Finland and the rest of the Baltics to the Soviets. Greece will get the rest of Anatolia, as well as Bulgaria, and half of Yugoslavia. I will award Britain with all of Brazil. What the fuck is Southern Nations, Nationalities and People's Socialist Union? What? Is that some kind of an island? It has to be. I don't even know where the fuck that is. How do I find out? It's nowhere in the ocean. Oh, it's this right here. Oh my god. What the fuck? Wait, what? This is another Ethiopia. Fuck. Okay, you know what? I actually don't care. I got nothing to give to the USA, so I'm gonna give them Yugoslavia and Romania. I don't care. I just want to be done with this, to be honest, and I didn't really do anything so far. Let's see. Do those guys have any manpower? Oh, 5 million. That's a lot. And Poland has 0. I shouldn't have brought them back to life then. Silly me. Okay, is my navy any good? Now 200 ships. That's not enough. I would have loved to go after the UK. Oh, they don't have that big of a navy. Are they still at war with anybody? Oh, yeah. That means we are going places, boys. There are so many fucking factions this game. Ah, fuck. China is a May, but they don't exist. Okay. Gonna spend 5 more years to drain the manpower again from the puppets. They got quite a bit again, most of them. Oh, never mind. I don't need to naval invade the UK anymore, because the French took care of it. The Japanese even got London. Okay, well then, who am I gonna blame all the problems of my country on? I need to find a new scapegoat, and I think I just found it. It's Denmark, because they are fascist and a major power in their own faction. So let's start justifying. This is actually the best case scenario, because I hate to naval invade, even if it's easy. By the way, how the fuck does Denmark have so many factories and so many divisions when they only core Denmark, nothing else, when they never controlled any significant territory outside of Scandinavia? I get that they aren't scrapping the barrel, but they have 3 million core population, for fuck's sake. That's too much for such a little country. I stand by my point. My favorite part of the world conquest just came up, getting rid of the French. Let's bomb the Maginot Line, as there is no going through Belgium this time. It's 1955 and they are still democratic, also guaranteed by the USA, so no thanks. I'm going through with brute force. 1 billion nukes. Go, boys. I only have to get through France and Sweden, not like I can even show you guys, because this doesn't work. Oh yeah, let me fix it. Be right back. There. See? France and Sweden. I did not lie this time, or ever, because I don't do that. That's cringe. I only do it for comedic effect, you know. It's part of my job. I would love to find out why the Green Army is not pushing where the tiles are opened, while the... Oh, of course they start when I start speaking. God damn it. Can't believe I capitulated France before even making a dent into Sweden. They're only at 47%. There is no supply here, man. How the fuck is this one of the richest countries in the world? Those barbarians don't even have any oil. Like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, I adore this for me, but I'm feeling like Japan is taking the better part of the deal here. Ever since I joined their faction, they just keep expanding like a fucking tumor. They have territory all around the world. Look at this shit. I am guilty of some border gore myself, but it's not that bad for me. I would love to invade the USA now, but the fucking Aussies are still the head of the faction. I don't understand how the USA is not capable to take control of this like ever. Look at the difference between the Australian economy and the fucking USA. It's night and day. Look at that. It's 10 times bigger and they cannot take over. That's pathetic. Actually, I can't really do much until the USA is gone, so I'll place the boys on the border and tell them to go fast, I guess, while I will also do this. Oh yeah, it would be nice to do some collaboration governments on Australia. I always forget about this, but they are one of the most annoying countries to invade. Italy has randomly declared war on me, and this shit bugged again. How the fuck does it keep happening? Okay, what can I say? Thanks, Italy. I got to capitulate them and Greece. Okay, I don't have a land border, so that's gonna be difficult. Also, Estonia exists, and they have a faction, and that faction is the Pact of Rome. And they are the only member. It was quite difficult to find a nation that's further away from Rome than Estonia that could have the faction. I mean, it's not gonna be impossible, but it's pretty hard when the world looks like this. The problem with Italy declaring war on me is that all my armies have been sent to America, so I don't think I have the resources to take care of this. Oh wait, Poland has divisions. Oh wait, Poland doesn't have divisions. They're all here in Egypt. Holy fucking shit, Sydney is stacked! I think I just lost all those fucking divisions. The Australians did lose the less famous capital though, so I guess we are tied in that concern. Also, Brisbane is also stacked. Why the fuck are the Australians defending so vigorously? I am getting fucking knee deep into the USA without any resistance. And they got 30 divisions in Australia. Australia in one city? The world has truly gone mad. Okay guys, you know what? Just make a run for Melbourne. Oh, I managed to get this. Nice. You know what? This is actually good. Now we need to fucking push to Perth. I hate Australia. The collaboration government has 114 days left, so it's not gonna happen quite fast. I genuinely cannot believe that Australia capitulated first, to Japan of course, and the USA still didn't. I don't think my collaboration governments are working because they are only at 75% and they lost the entirety of the East Coast, which everybody knows is the most valuable asset they have. And there is no arguing against that. Of course that Mexico had to become a major power too. Why would they miss all the fun? And by fun I mean mental anguish, spiritual numbness, psychological horror. I took over the Japanese faction. Fucking losers. Also got the USA as a puppet because they got 9 million manpower, which I desire. So, you know, it's a robbery time. And now that I no longer have to worry about the USA cucking me out of declaring wars, it's time to take out the Alpine Confederacy. They have outlived their purpose. Just finished another war and the USA just fucking rebranded. I'm not sure I fuck with this new name, but okay, I guess. If Europe looks like this, we can have the CSA back. Now, what do I attack next? Of course, the Czechoslovakian faction, which they stole from the Romanians. Yeah, ironic, I know. 160 days, that's a lot. 125 on the Belgians. That's a way better deal. Also, I really wanna know, where the fuck is all my manpower going? I literally had billions of manpower this entire game and I cannot keep any of it. It all fucking disappears. I've got 2 millions now. Watch them disappear in half a second. Oh, 1.7 right off the bat. I hate when shit like that happens, mainly because I don't understand why it happens. I guess they are saying that knowledge is power for a reason. Okay, is 450 divisions enough to get all the American manpower? Yes, it is. Perfect. I used my brown ideology privilege to declare war on all the neutral nations, and somehow rudely Japan decided to jump in with me for this one. I don't know how they did it, but it's time to capitulate Czechoslovakia. Next up, I'm gonna take down the Chilean faction together with the Federal League, who decided to be a bit special and not join the Czechoslovak faction. And after that is backstabbing time, because Japan outlived its purpose by 20 years, I guess. They have 600 divisions, but they are kind of weak in terms of manpower and industry, so it shouldn't be that hard. I also have to capitulate Ethiopia for some reason, because they are just a big boy now. Major power status. I don't want to hear it. I just went to pee without pausing. And now there is no longer a problem with Hispanics in America. I also just landed near Santiago, but I cannot break out of here. And Chile actually has 3 million manpower, so it's gonna be a long wait. It's finally time. Troops are in position, war goal is ready, let's declare. Japan is about to be history. I got 2 collaboration governments ready, and we are going for the shores. They should be alone in this. And they joined the Iranian faction. That was originally the Romanian one that Czechoslovakia stole, if you guys remember. Pushing is not really going great, but it should be fine. I also lost 8 million manpower and I don't know how. I am really astonished regarding that fact too, but there is nothing I can do about it anyway, because it's out of my control now. Oh, no, no, no. The Japanese mainland is not defended at all. What the fuck is a Japanese Norway and why is it a major power? What? Where the fuck? Oh, it's Jan Mayen. Yeah. The jewel of the crown. I get it. Yeah, this is really a major power, if I ever seen one. Finally managed to get a foothold in Manchuria. This entire shithole of a war is about to be finished. I had to capitulate so many people. And yeah, that includes Jan Mayen. They remained a major power until the end. I'm also very pissed off that the Russian Empire is getting my territory when I didn't even allow them to exist. There we finally go. Now let me just clean up the map a little bit of the little goobers. I also just realized that New Zealand and Ethiopia got the same fucking color, so I'll be right back. So, because this game is a work of art, I can't actually kick Russia out of my faction, because it's not allowed to kick a nation that is capitulated out of your faction. Why is Russia capitulated? Nobody fucking knows. So I rebooted with the state transfer tool, so that everybody can see that I'm a fraud, and I never completed the New Zealand World Conquest, because the game would not let me. So you guys know the real me now. But it is done. It took me 14 hours. It was a quick one. There we go. 100%. The game just had to load a little bit. I think this is the World Conquest in which I lost the most men. I lost 12.3 million men. But I don't know, guys. Was it worth it? You guys decide in the comments. I would really appreciate if you guys could leave 5 comments each to boost the engagement, because I have a feeling this video is gonna flop very hard. Anyway, there is one single thing to do now, to finally unite Polynesia. We are now the Polynesian Empire. That's a cool flag though. And we now got a grand total of 11.1 million core population. God damn, that's pathetic. I would love if Paradox had the balls to upgrade this formable and let you do something crazy, like uniting the fucking ocean, calling Indonesia, Australia, or even Japan. Fuck it. That would be cool, but it will never happen. So, in conclusion, do not play New Zealand. I don't think that warning has any meaning, because nobody was gonna play New Zealand anyway. So, thank you everybody for watching this far. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I would like to thank my Patreons for supporting me every single month. Flossie, Tomileawan, Gibbs Licor, Jack M, Erika Menderheim, Dante Mantis, Griffin Dame, Luminex, Senses, T3D, Anatolian Turk, Joseph Moran, King of the Dirts, Lucky, Cookie God, 231, Yaroslav Kryukov, Santiago, JDF Ninja, Daniel Gladwell, and Ivan Felsky. Thank you guys again, and until next time, don't forget, balls!